Mr. Chris de Souza.
Sir, may I take all my 3 anti-terror cuts together?
Yes, please.
Thank you. In light of recent high-profile detentions in Singapore, our ability to recognize and apprehend threats at an early stage is extremely crucial. With potential threats coming from self-radicalized individuals who can hide their motives even from friends and family, the nature of the fight against terrorism is evolving. Furthermore, with the advancement of technology and artificial intelligence, cyber terrorism is very real and multiplies the threat because potential threats are no longer local. We must then operate within the international realm to combat alongside other jurisdictions. How are we improving our ability to detect threats both domestically and in the international theatre? ISD and the related agencies should be commended for their swift and prompt action in apprehending terror suspects and their effective tracking down of valuable leads. The recent detention of a young 16-year-old boy who intended to attack 2 mosques is an example. Having said that, after suspects are detained, the best course of action to take for the detainee and Singapore is to deploy resources to try to rehabilitate them. While such detainees might have been radicalized through what they have watched and heard via the internet, the process of rehabilitation can correct these views and allow them to become part of society again. What are the rehabilitation efforts that ISD and other related agencies have taken to bridge such a gap to detainees to help them reintegrate into society and reunite with their families? My 3rd cut on terrorism, sir. Terrorism is a global threat with links throughout the world, with many terrorist networks and infrastructures stretching beyond a single continent, and its ability to influence individuals and affiliated groups to stage attacks. Our response must be a global one and in partnership with other jurisdictions. Notwithstanding the strains COVID-19 has placed on operational capability, how are our agencies keeping up with ties with like-minded agencies from other jurisdictions to fight the global threat of terrorism? Fighting terrorism is not a singular effort, but one that requires a similar network to create the capability to make Singapore safer and less penetrable, especially in the age of cyber terrorism.